Good morning, students. I hope you all are well. In today's session, we start a new chapter, that is the chapter number 4, chemical bonding and molecular structures. In this chapter, what we have learned, we know that there is a different kinds of compounds are there, different kinds of molecules are there. How these elements are combined, which type of attraction force, which type of chemical bond they have, what are their properties of different kinds of chemical bond, and then we will learn how they are exist in a different kinds of geometry via different kinds of theories like valence band theory, VSEPR theories, molecular orbitals theory. Different kinds of theory are there to explain the molecular structure, of the elements. In today's session, we will learn only about the chemical bonds, how the chemical bonds are formed. So basically, what is chemical bonding? We have called it a chemical bond as it is a type of attraction force. It is a type of attraction force which holds the various constituents together in the molecule. It means chemical bond is nothing. It is one of the type of attraction force which holds the two molecules or two atoms or two elements together. Just for example, if I say there is a H2 is a molecule in which one oxygen atom and two hydrogen atoms are holding together by some attraction force, that attraction force is known as chemical bond symbol. So if someone is asking you what is chemical bond, you simply say the chemical bond is nothing. They are the attraction force present between the two elements or two atoms. Now, these different theories are there to explain the chemical bonds, how they are present and what type of attraction force are there. One of the most important is Lewis-Fossil approach. What is Lewis-Fossil approach? These two scientists actually define how the bonds are formed in the elements, in between the elements. What we said that every element, if they are go into the compounds and go into the molecule, why they are able to form a compound and molecule, they could simply say because the atom achieves stable octet in electronic configuration. Every element, every atom needs to complete its octet, and to want to complete its octet, it will be react to each other, or it will be share, or it will be donate its electrons to complete its octet. And when there is a sharing and transferring of electron, there is a kind of attraction force. So what Lewis said simple, there is a chemical bond because every atom wants to give its octet, stable octet configuration, and this will be known as the octet rule. What is octet rule? Simple. If any element or any atom wants to gain its outermost shell with the 8 electrons or with a complete octet by transferring the electron or by sharing of electron, this rule is known as octet rule. Now, when we approach to the Lewis concept, and Lewis concept is give this some Lewis symbol. What is actually Lewis symbol? He said we are only focused on the valence electron of the element. Just for example, if we want to write this Lewis symbol of the oxygen, so how can we write the Lewis symbol of the oxygen? He said the oxygen have a atomic number 8, it have 6 electrons. It have 6 electrons. Rest to be into 4 and last 4. So it have 6 electrons in outermost shell. And if we want to symbolize a Lewis symbol, so how can we just put the symbol of the oxygen and how much valence electron is there, just show by the dots. So that is known as a Lewis symbol. So Lewis symbol, Lewis ने simple ये कहा हमें किस पे फोकस करना है, हमें सिर्फ फोकस करना है ऑन दी वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन्स पे फोकस करना है. एंड व्हाट अबाउट द कॉजल ने क्या बोला कि these जो bonds है वो क्यों बनते हैं, that bonds are formed due to the negative and positive ions are there when the electron will be transferred. When the electron will be transferred, one of the element carry positive charge and another one carry the negative charge. So when the negative and positive charge are there, always an attraction force, and due to that attraction force, that positive and negative charge of ions are held together. So causes approaches to the electrostatic attraction, and due to this electrostatic attraction there is a bond formation. Now, how much type of bonds are there? Basically there are different types of bond, but mainly there is a covalent bond and ionic bond. There is a coordinate bond also, but we will discuss in the later classes. Now, what is covalent bond? When the electrons are shared. Shared means if someone have the octet complete and one of the electron of the one element will be shared to the other. It means it will be counting in the both the element, in the given element and in the accepted element, then we will consider as a sharing of electron. And ionic bond is formed when there is a transfer of electron. It means one is totally transfer its electron to the another. It means one is the donate the electron or another will be accepting the electron and gain the charge positive and negative. Then it will be formed the ionic bond. It means when positive and negative ions are there, the bond in between them is always known as ionic bond. And if the simple sharing of electron is there, then the type of bond we will consider as a covalent bond. Now, what happens? There is an important when we represent the element or molecule in the Lewis dot form. It means like a Lewis symbol. If we want to present, it is known as Lewis dot structure, which is very important in our course. For example, if I want to draw a carbon dioxide Lewis dot structure, so how can we can draw the Lewis dot structure? Dot structure means it includes the dot, not the bond. Just for example, we know that carbon. How much number of electrons are present in the outermost shell of the carbon? That is 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now, there is a 2 oxygen. We put 2 oxygen, and what is the symbol of this oxygen? Lewis dot symbol. This is the 6 electron. So same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 also. Now, for complete its octet, because Lewis said every atom, every element wants to complete its octet. That's why it shared the electron. So carbon in carbon there is a 4 electrons are already present. How much electrons they need? They need 4 much electrons. So how the 4 electrons will come? Just see here, oxygen it has 6 electrons. It needs only 2 electrons. So it will be shared. These 2 electrons of the carbon will be shared by the oxygen also. It means these 2 electrons of the carbon are considered in the oxygen. Now you can see in this circle there is an 8 electron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It means oxygen have a complete octet. Same with this oxygen. It has a 6 electron. It needs 2 electrons. So what happened? The carbon said I have a 2 electrons. Just share it with me. It will be shared 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and these 2 of the carbon. Now 6, 7, 8. It means oxygen have a complete oxygen. Now what carbon do? Carbon also said, I also want the electrons, 4 electrons. So what he did? He did this carbon 2 of the electrons from this oxygen and 2 of the electrons from this oxygen. Total in this circuit. You can see in this circuit there is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It means every element of this compound have a complete octet state, complete electronic configuration of octet. Now, how can we rewrite Lewis structure? If someone is asking to you, the question is said, draw the Lewis dot structure, you have to draw this line. And it said, draw the Lewis structures. So what it is? What if we equate? Carbon is there, you can see. There is a 1, 2, 3, 4. If 4 electrons are shared, the 4 electrons always form these 2 bonds. Because in formation of one bond, we need only 2 electrons. In the formation of one electron, there is a need of 2 electrons. If 4 electrons are shared, it means 2 bonds will there, and say 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 bonds are there. It means what is the structure of carbon dioxide? C double bond O, C double bond O. Same manner, there is a different kinds of Lewis dot structures also prepared. Like if we want to prepare the structure of chlorine, we know that how much elements, how much electrons are present in the chlorine. The Lewis dot structure of chlorine, there is outermost shell, there is 7 electrons. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, to complete its octet, it needs only one electron. What it did? It shared one electron. Now, there is a circuit. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 4, and one electron will be of this chlorine, so that its octet will be complete. Now, same manner this chlorine also do. It has only 7 electrons. It will be shared the 1 electron of this also. So, in the circle of this chlorine also 8 electrons, and how it will form chlorine, single bond chlorine, and rest of the 6 electrons. I hope you will understand about the how can we find the how can we draw the Lewis structures. In the next video and the next lecture, we will learn about the different kinds of manner of how we can say if there is an ionic structure, how can we draw the structure of ionic as a covalent bond also, and we will learn about the molecular structures also. Thank you.